Hey everybody, welcome to Math 106. My name is Mr. Chen and I will be your instructor for this class. I want to thank you so much for watching the 106 Welcome Syllabus video. In this video, I will show you how to do a basic navigation of D2L, going over your syllabus and going over your first week assignment called the syllabus quiz. And I will also discuss how you will proceed in this online class. So every time when you click on our class in D2L, this page is actually our announcement page. Okay, so you will be given one announcement per week telling you what will be covered, what um, what topic will be covered, and what are the assignments. So to get to our class, on the top left-hand side, click on the word content. And under the table of content, it displays our entire all the course material for the entire semester and it's dividing up by the weeks. Okay. So if I would just pick any given week, this week we will cover topic 8 through 11. So every week you are given lecture handouts that you need to print or copy it down. If you do not have a printer at home, please copy down everything that's on the lecture handouts first. If you do have a printer at home, okay, you can actually click on the lecture handout, scroll down a little bit, and click on download. Download this Word document on first, and then print this lecture handout from the Word document. If you do not have a printer at home, please copy down everything that's on the handout, and then use the lecture handout to watch the lecture video, okay, and take notes on the handouts as you're watching the video. So if you do have a printer at home, it will be a lot easier to go ahead and print out the lecture handout. And as I discussed the topic in the lecture video, please copy down what I wrote down in the video. If you do not have a printer at home, then you must copy down everything that's on the handout plus the things that are written in the lecture video. So every week, student will normally just print or copy down the lecture handouts, use a handout to watch a lecture video and take notes on the handouts. So here are the lecture videos. And then once you finish watching the lecture video and taking notes, then you can begin on your homework. And every week, there's one specific assigned notes that you took from from watching lecture video you got to turn in. So this week, for example, will be topic 11. The name of the Dropbox tell you which topic I like student to turn in. You do not have to turn in all the notes you took for topic 8 through 11. You just need to turn in one of them, which every week the name of the Dropbox tell you which one to turn in. So this week, please turn in the topic 11 notes that you took from watching lecture video. So if I will go to the next week, covering topic 12 through 15, next week you will only need to turn in topic 14 notes that you took. Okay, so inside, I only need to see one topical notes that you took. I don't need to see all of them because that would be a lot of picture the student take. So normally what students do is basically handwritten the notes on the lecture handouts or on paper, and then just take pictures of them and then upload into the D2L. That's basically the idea, how to um how to transfer, um things that's on paper into electronic and then put it in the Dropbox. So if you click on the Dropbox, it's simply looking for an attachment. So what a lot of students simply do is use a mobile device to take pictures and then log into the D2L from their phone. Just go to the NETC websites and then open up the D2L from the phone and then simply just upload the picture for the notes taken. So that's basically the idea. So every week everything's the same. You're given a You're given the lecture handouts. Please print or copy them down, and then use the handout to watch a lecture video and take notes on the handouts. Then you're given the homework and the notes taken, Dropbox. Okay, so that's pretty much how students proceed every week. All right, let me jump to the very last week. The very last week of class ends on August 1st, this is a very short week. Um, August 1st, I believe, is a Friday. So all the course materials, especially the things that especially the homework assignment or any graded assignment that student need to make up, got to be completed by August 1st, 2025 at 11:30 p.m. So as you can see there, all the homework has a start date, due dates, and there's also have an end date. All the end date is set on the last day of the class. Therefore, student can make up the work, okay, during the semester. So if you're falling a little bit behind, that's okay. You can make it up at any time that you need before the class ends. However, be very careful about piling up a bunch of work toward the end of the semester. There are graded assignments that count for your weekly attendance. So for the very, very first week, your what count for attendance is your syllabus quiz. The very last week, what count the graded assignment count for attendance is going to be your final exam. Anything in between, all the weeks in between, is the topical notes that you're supposed to upload. Those are count for attendance. So if a student do not turn in the notes taken throughout the semester, okay, student can actually be dropped due to excessive absence because this is a particular assignment I use. These are the type of assignment I use for attendance. For the very last week, we will cover topic 31. There's an exam review video I like you to watch first before you take the final exam. All right, so let's take a look at this course information. There's a lot of things under the course information. So if you click right here, you're gonna see my contact information right here about your instructors. Okay, if there is going to be any update on my office hour, I will actually put it here. I'm not exactly sure what all my teaching schedule is yet, so if there are update, I will update it right here. Okay. So here are my contact information also. So I will update office hours if there's a need to. Here is the course syllabus. We'll go over this in a minute. All right. Information that you will need throughout the semester, how to upload the note taken. This video just show you one particular example of how to do it. How to use graphical equation. I will show you how to use graphical equation here in a minute toward the end of this video. A lot of fractions, things like that, or algebraic expression will need to be using something called a graphical equation when you enter the answer in D2L. How to view assignment feedback. So for the question that you missed, I actually give you feedback on that question. I provide video feedback. So this video show you how to find those feedback. Okay, the several clicks that student have to click on to find the feedback. How to check for missing assignment. If you do have a few assignment I need to make up, this video show you where you need to go to find those missing assignment or what you are missing actually. Okay, how to use Zoom. So this is a video show you how to use Zoom on a computer, but most students use their mobile device to get on Zoom and meet with me if necessary. Okay, so on the announcement page, okay, towards the bottom, there's my Zoom link. Please let me know ahead of time that you want to meet with me so I know when to click when to get on Zoom. Okay, and here's my passcode for the Zoom if you need to meet with me. You're always more than welcome to text me to my Google Voice number or email me or message me in D2L. Okay, I will send everybody a instant message, okay, before the semester begin and an email. So just make sure you have it so we can communicate back and forth. If you do have questions on what you're working on, you can always just take a picture of it and then email to me or text a picture to me, and I will definitely give you feedback on the question that you may have. All right. If you're a brand new student and never used D2L before, okay, this video show you how you can gain access to your what we so call the student self-service. This student self-service is where your financial aid information is located, your the grades basically for the grades for the semester and where you can actually plan for future semester courses for registration, and of course the NETC email. Okay, this will also show you how to log into your student NETC email. All right, this welcome syllabus video is also right here. Okay, textbook. This our class use Open Education Resource textbook for reference, so you will not need to purchase any textbook. You can click on this and open a PDF attachment, and just you can look through the textbook that I use for reference. But most of the time, students just simply print or copy down the lecture handout, use the handout to watch your lecture videos, and then take notes on them, and then do the homework. That's pretty much what students do every week. Let's go back. All right, technology requirements. Eventually, student will end up taking after Math 106, student take Math 108, then Math 110, so or Math 120 for the third math class. So by then, student definitely got to have a graphing calculator, TI 83 plus or 84 plus graphing calculator. So here are some of the technology requirements. So if you cannot purchase one, see if your family or friends has a graphing calculator that you can borrow. If not, a regular scientific calculator will be okay for right now. Okay, for this particular class. Our academic integrity and use of AI. Please read through our academic dishonest and honesty. The use of AI tools, all the AI generated answers or work, okay, will be considered as a partial credit in any classes. I mean, excuse me, will be considered as partial credit for this class. Okay, so it is not recommended to use the AI to generate all the answers. Okay, but if I do find out students are using the AI to come up with all the work and the answers, and I will automatically assign a partial credit for that, for those questions. All right, we'll go over this welcome week, and the attendance verification and the welcome week are exactly the same thing. Okay, so for this week, your assignments are the syllabus quiz. We will go over this here in a minute, and a quick introduction to yourself, to the class. But let me go over the syllabus real quick, and then we will go over the syllabus quiz. Oh, that's not it. All right, my contact information is actually already posted in D2L. All right, our class is an online class. Here are the course description. What are the topic basically covered in this course? Okay, so required materials are using the D2L, the our Open Education Resource textbook for reference, and of course, if you don't have a graphing calculator, definitely a scientific calculator will be okay for this class. All right, here are your learning outcome for this class. So course requirements. So for topics within each week, please print or copy on the lecture handout, watch your lecture video, and take notes on the lecture handout you just printed or copy down. Complete the topical homework for the week, and then please upload the selected lecture notes taken into the appropriate Dropbox. Make sure you put it in the correct Dropbox for the notes that you are supposed to upload. Like I said, the name of the Dropbox tell you which topic to upload. So you don't have to upload every topic of that week. Okay, you don't have to upload all the notes that you took for that week on four topic, just the one particular one. Here are your weighted assignments. Okay, all right. Additional information. All the topical homework as I shown you is already posted in D2L. The questions on the topical homework are related to the topic written on the lecture handout and topic discussed in the lecture video. All the homework has only one attempt, and we do not drop any homework grades under any circumstances. All right, there are selected topical lecture notes each week for students to take while watching lecture video. Students are required to handwrite the notes. Please handwrite the notes that you took. Okay, type does not count. Please handwrite the notes and upload the notes into the appropriate Dropbox. Please, for the notes that you're gonna upload, please write your name and the date that you watch a lecture video in pen on the top right hand corner of every page you're going to upload. Okay. And of course, the weekly submission of the note taken will be counted for attendance, like I mentioned earlier. Okay. First week will count for the very first week will count for attendance is your syllabus quiz. The very last week is the final exam. So all the weeks in between is the notes taken that you upload count for attendance. The final exam material is already posted for the last week of the class, like I shown you before. Again, please watch the 106 exam review video before attempting the final exam. Here are my departmental grading rubric. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, all the answers that are shown, but it's AI generated, doesn't matter if it's correct or incorrect, you will only get a partial credit for it. All right, here is the same use of AI tool statement that I showed you earlier in D2L. Is here it is again. All right, the the timeline, the table of content that you see in D2L is the same as the outline here. So please follow the outline as close as possible, as closely as you can. Okay, you do not want to pile up a bunch of homework toward the end of the semester. What I bolded here are all the graded assignment count for attendance for each week. Okay, so you cannot not turning any work. Okay, basically you have if let's say this week topic what cover 1 through 4. If you cannot do any of the homework, you got to at least watch a lecture video and take notes and turning the topic 4 notes taken. Okay, to be considered as present for that week. All right, spring break, excuse me, Independence Day week is gonna be the 30th to the 7th. June 30th to July 7th. That's going to be our Independence Week. There's no work due that week, but that's also a good week for students to make up the assignments. All right, attendance policies, real quick. So attendance policy for no-shows. Okay, so if a student does not complete the syllabus quiz after the first week of class begins, then the student will be marked as a no-show. That it simply means student never show up for class. Your student are not financially liable for the course if you never show up for the course. So if a student did not submit the syllabus quiz, they'll be dropped as a no-show. Okay, but if you do submit a syllabus quiz, then you are bound by the following attendance requirements. Students are encouraged to speak with their instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. To successfully complete the course, students must maintain a minimal attendance rate of 80%. This means that the students are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of the course activities, including discussions, homework, and for us, and the note taken. All right, so the following graded item count for weekly attendance. If a student missed more than 3 of the following items, then you'll be dropped from the class for excessive absence. So these are what I bolded earlier, and so I just put them right here once again. All right, voluntary withdrawal from the course. If something happens, okay, where you got to withdraw from the course, you will receive a W. And in a minute, I will let you know who student can contact regarding to withdraw from the course. Who can assist students withdraw the course? All right. Please read up on the discussion etiquettes. Student with disabilities. If you do have a document disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and accommodation of needs. All right, here is the academic dishonesty and honesty policy. Once again, like I showed you earlier in the D2L. Fourth part, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act statements, basically saying that all students' academic records is actually protected by this federal law. So not just anybody can come to the college and ask for students' academic records. All right, student support services available here. So you can read up, you can actually find a lot of different services here. Okay. I do want to mention about the student complaint process. Okay, please follow the 2 links below for the information on the student grievance process. So if there's a complaint need to be filed, please follow these 2 links. And please click on these 2 links and then follow the information that's on the 2 links. All right, so I think that's it for the syllabus. So I'm going to go over your syllabus quiz in D2L real quick. So there are 10 questions on this homework. Once you complete the syllabus quiz, please click on submit and then start on your introduction to the class. So I'm going to be kind of specific here on what you need to enter for the syllabus quiz. Okay, so Question number one. By completing the syllabus quiz, I acknowledge and agree that I am registered for this course and plan to complete it and actively participate every week and adhere to the instructor schedule as outlined in the syllabus. So you click on the first one saying I do acknowledge. Okay, very good. If you say I do not acknowledge and agree the above statement, that simply means you do not want to continue this class, and I can just I can basically you're basically asking me to drop you from this course. Okay. So if you want to continue this course, please click on I do acknowledge the statement above. Question number two. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. Question number two. A lot of homework questions have the following instruction. Consider the following question. It'll be easy to write down the answer before entering inside the box below. So that simply means just write down on a piece of paper. Okay. And a lot of homework will say, please use graphical equation when entering answers. So this question has two parts. We will put both parts, okay, inside the graphical equation. So to get to the graphical equation, click on the plus sign. Please click on equation and click on graphical equation. Number one says, what is the best phone number can get in touch with you? That will be your phone number, your best contact number. Please tell me what is the best contact number to get in touch with you. So I need your contact number for two reasons. Number one, if a student fall behind, okay, in the class, I will actually reach out to the students, just basically asking, what's going on, is everything okay? Let student be aware that, the student is falling behind and I'm actually keeping a track of your progress throughout the semester. The second reason I need your contact number is for future registration. Okay, so some students in my classes are my advisees, so it'll be easier to reach out to my advisee, if I have their direct contact number. All right, so this question has two answers. So every answer is one graphical equation. So once you enter the first answer, your best contact number, click on insert. Click anywhere inside this box. Okay, the cursor becomes smaller, press enter, and then we type in the answer for number two. So go back to graphical equation. So for number two, please let me know the number you provided. Is it a cell, home, or work number? Please let me know which one is which. All right, question number three. So let's be specific. Please write these down or pause the video and enter these for answer. What are the best practice when it comes to using D2L? Okay, number one. So this is the first question I actually trying to figure out who are the students use the AI generated answers, because here I'm telling you what to enter, and I still got a lot of students get some weird stuff here. Number one, please make sure you use a computer or laptop instead of mobile device. A mobile device is just difficult to do homework on, especially the mobile device is kind of narrow. So a lot of the time, mobile device does not even show this plus sign where the graphical equation is located. So it's probably best to use a computer or laptop. Please use Google Chrome when you access D2L. Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer laptop does have a Word document, okay? Because all the lecture handouts are in Word documents, so easier to have it, easier to have your computer with a Word document, so you can just open up the lecture handouts and print it from the Word. And of course, using graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to. Like this problem does not say use graphical equation like this one does. So you can just type it in straight up. All right, question number four. What is the last day of the class? So last day of the class is gonna be Friday, August 1st, 2025 at 11:30 p.m. Everything cuts off at 11:30 p.m., not a minute, longer. So after 11:30 p.m. on August 1st, student will no longer have access to the course in D2L. Okay, so everything got to be done prior to that. Like I mentioned earlier, all the homework assignments, all the graded assignment has a start date, due date, and end date. Okay, so if you cannot complete your graded assignment by the due date, you can make it up at any time before the semester ends. Okay, but you gotta be very careful, okay, not to have too many of them. And especially the graded assignment that counts for attendance, you got to do those every week. Okay. So if a student fall behind on the graded assignment for attendance, that is count for attendance, then that's why I need your contact number to let student be aware that they are falling behind in the course. Can you email instructor using your personal email? The answer is no. Okay. A lot of times, students' personal email come to my email as a spam, so I don't even know students send me email. All right. Who can student contact regarding to withdrawing a class? Who can assist student withdraw from a class? Student can always contact the enrollment center by dialing our school number, or student can contact the student service by dialing the same number. And the operator will transfer you to the enrollment center or student service, or the student can contact the instructor using your student NETC email or DTO instant message, or you can just text me, okay, to my Google Voice number. Okay, let me know something's happening, you have to withdraw, and I can assist student fill out the withdrawal form. All right, what are the three type of graded assignment in this class? Homework, note taken, and the 106 final exam. All right, number 8, what is the last assignment need to be completed for this class, which is a 106 final exam? Question number 9, normally when student message me or email me, I will try my best to return your message or emails, okay, within 36 hours. All right, let's take a look at question number 10. So the question number 10 is where I will show you how to enter some mathematical symbols, okay, that students will encounter throughout the course. So let's go to the graphical equation real quick. So plus sign, equation, graphical equation. All right, first one is 2/3. So we're under the first tab here. So there's a fraction bar right below it. Do not use a slash for fraction. Gotta use an actual fraction bar. 2. I'm gonna click down here. Number 3. Click right next to the fraction bar or use the right arrow key. So I'm using a keyboard. Um, so you can press the right arrow key to move the cursor from the denominator to right next to the fraction bar. Comma, space, mixed number, 3 and 1/3. So 3, I'm using a keyboard again. Fraction bar, 1/3. All right, come to the right, put the cursor beside the mixed number. Exponent, 4 to the second power. So that will be right here. Okay, so typing 4 first, then exponent, superscript, second power. So the cursor is on the exponent, right? Right now. So press the right arrow key or click somewhere to the right. It will come down. The cursor will come down from the exponent, comma, space. 5x squared minus 9x minus 7. So 5, a letter x on your keyboard, exponent square. All right, come down, minus 9x minus 7. Okay, there you go. That's all it is. Click on insert. Voila. So when question does ask you to use graphical equation, please use a graphical equation. If not, I will not read your answer. It's automatically a partial, okay, for that question. So please use a graphical equation when it's asking you to. All right, so when you complete the syllabus quiz, please click on submit and you're good to go. So thank you so much for watching this welcome and syllabus video. If you do have questions about this course, or anytime during the semester, please just message me, email me, or send me a Google Voice text. Send me a text through my Google Voice, and I'll be happily to get back to you as soon as I can. So we will keep in touch throughout the semester. All right. Thank you so much.